is Rebecca and welcome to my channel. I have a Southern Road Trip Dollar Tree haul for you today. And my niece and my sister and I, we just got back from Universal Studios in Orlando. Magnificent trip. And we road tripped all through the South. And I made sure that I stopped at a Dollar Tree in every state except for Tennessee. And I will tell you, I don't know if it was because we were traveling on a holiday weekend or a holiday in particular, because I have been to Memphis many, many times, and I have never in my life, I swear to Jesus, those people were trying to kill us. Every vehicle seemed to be heading for the nose of our car. And there was no way that I was going to ask my niece, who was putting things into the GPS, to route us to the nearest Dollar Tree, because I just wanted to get the heck out of Dodge. So I missed Tennessee. I was very sad about that, but I was relieved to get away from the craziness. I'm going to start in Bowdoin, Arkansas, and I'm just going to show you what I picked up at the Dollar Trees in every state. So when I was in Bowdoin, Arkansas, it was a Dollar Tree / Family Dollar store together, and they had the cutest little things. My sister found this insulated bag, and she loved the lemons on it, and it was just very well made, and it was $3, and that was the only thing that I bought in the plus section or the Family Dollar section of the store. So I just put all of my things in here because I was trying to conserve space. I had the voice of reason with me, and the voice of reason would have been my niece saying, I have to ride in the back seat. You cannot put anything in the back seat. It all has to fit in the trunk. So I was trying to be very careful about what I purchased. But I did find these little glasses. And I love these little glasses. I was actually looking for the spring glasses that were pink and green and kind of a peach color with the wooden lids, but I couldn't find those. I didn't find those at any of the stores, but I did find these. And I had already purchased a set of 2 in every color that they had, because I like to leave stuff for other people. And so I had purchased 2 of these that I already had at home. Our family uses those on the daily. They are so handy for breakfast drinks and whatnot. We really enjoy using those items. So I picked up 2 more, so I'd have a set of 4. I found this little tassel. Now, I will not lie. They had these in my store, and I purchased the black and white check one, and I left this one lay, and when I went back, it wasn't there. So I found this little wooden tassel, and I went ahead and picked this up. I also found this 8-piece set of little wooden mushrooms, and I thought that they were absolutely adorable, something that I needed in my craft stash. I found this little wooden block. It just says decor, but it's paintable. It has some nice raised pieces and little inverted pieces, and I thought it would be fun to have in my craft stash because it's very patriotic, could be very summery, or a myriad of things actually. So I thought this would be something cute, even if just to have on hand in case my grandkids came over and wanted to paint something. And then I found this solar hanging light bulb, and it was absolutely adorable. I only picked up 1 of these. They had them in several different colors. I picked up the clear, but you can turn it on, and it has string lights in it. And I thought that this would be absolutely fabulous for a crafting project. If I could maybe get over here, you can see when you cover it up, the lights, the solar lights turn on, and it is so cute. I thought maybe for a crafting project this would be kind of fun to have it wrapped. So the last purchase that I made in Arkansas were these sliceable food sets. And I actually purchased these for my great niece. I had seen them. They have gone viral. and I managed to pick up all 4 styles of these cute little sliceable food sets. You have the broccoli and the carrot, apple and the pineapple, the strawberry and banana. I think it's an avocado and a tomato, and it's got the Velcro, so when you lay it on the little cutting board with the little plastic knife, it'll make the little cutting sounds. So cute, so adorable, and I was really pleased to walk in the store and find one of each style that they make. From there, we stopped in Tupelo, Mississippi. Wonderful Dollar Tree, and I had kind of thought ahead on some things that I was on the hunt for, and this brass wreath ring set, this 3-ring brass wreath set, I kind of wanted it for some fall crafting. So I managed to score one of those. And then, if you've never seen these ribbon wreath forms at your Dollar Tree, then you don't know what you're missing. These are absolutely wonderful. I love them. I have used them on several different occasions, and so I kind of wanted for a future project to pick one of these up. So I managed to score one of those. I was very grateful. And then I have been seeing the craft fur in several hauls, and I managed to pick the pink up. I picked up 2, and so I have found, interesting little side note, I have found some craft fur at the Dollar General, and it was $1, and they're probably only, I'm thinking somewhere around 10 inches by maybe 6, and these are a 12 by 12 piece of craft fur. I managed to score the pink, and for $1.25, that is a really good bargain because the Dollar General ones are very small. So if you have a small project, then they would be great for that. But if you want something bigger or to make several projects out of, then you really do want the craft fur at the Dollar Tree. It's worth that extra 25 cents. And then I found some of the honeycomb burlap, really having trouble with my words, the bee honeycomb, and this was actually on the clearance aisle. It did not have a little tag. It was just put together with some masking tape. I found this mixing tool set. It's a 3-piece set for small resin projects, and I thought that would be kind of handy to have around. If you haven't guessed already, this is kind of a crafting haul. I mean, not all of it's crafting, but it's a crafting haul. I have found these little pieces of wood, just these little plank woods, and my Dollar Tree hasn't had them in a very long time. So when I found them at this Dollar Tree, I went ahead and got some. I got the, I think these are like 12 inches and these are 18. So I managed to pick up 3 in each one because I like to have these little pieces of wood around in case I want to do a project, and I just like to have them hanging around because they're very cost effective. And then I found this beautiful Crafter's Square fabric in the blue and white polka dotted. And if you've ever bought a fat square at other stores, you know that you're going to pay $4 for a piece of fabric. Anytime I find a little Crafter's Square piece of fabric, I always snag it up because it's $1.25. There's a lot of fabric here. I'm trying to say 18 by 21 inches. It's a lot of fabric. It goes a long way. It's nice filler for bows and different things. And so when I find a piece that I think the fabric is just delightful and the pattern is wonderful, I always pick them up. I found this right here. This fabric I thought for summer that it was just absolutely beautiful. So I managed to score some of that. And then I had found these at my Dollar Tree. They did not last very long. And they are 2 full-size sheets of wax strips. And there's 2 in a box for $1.25. And if you're going to, you know, use some wax strips, or if you're traveling or something really quick, these actually work very well. I turned my sister on to them, and she bought like an extra 2 or 3 boxes for herself, just to use in case of emergency. I did pick up 4 boxes of these. I figured it would last me a good long time, and for $1.25 they work very well. So that's my ringing endorsements for the wax strips. I found some Garfield socks. I always am on the lookout for some different socks for my granddaughter, and I always make a Dollar Tree bag for her for the holidays, and so all along through the year I just kind of grab things and put in that. I found some fruit. I found these wonderful apples, and they are a Greenbrier product. It says Farmer's Square. They are very realistic. They've got a very good weight to them. And so I picked up 2 apples for the fall, and then I picked up a pear. And I'm pretty sure I bought some more fruit someplace else, but this is what they had at this store, and so I grabbed what I could. I picked up 2 lemons, same Farmer's Square, and they have such nice texture to them, and really beautiful lemons. Picked up 2 of those, and that is what I bought in Tupelo, Mississippi. We made it to Union Springs, Alabama, and it was another Dollar Tree / Family Dollar put together, and I found this sun tea jar. That's what I call it anyway, a sun tea jar, $5. It came with the 4 little plastic cups, and last year, I go through these every year. I buy a sun tea jar, I use it for a season, and then it's just tea stained, and I feel like it's completely unrighteous, so I end up throwing it away. Last year, I found one for $10, and that was the cheapest one I could find. So when I found this with these 4 little, I think they're like 9-ounce tumblers, and 4 little tumblers that matched it, I thought for $5 this was a great buy. Found that, and then over in the Crafter's Square aisle, I found magnets, 12-piece magnets. I found these beautiful little paper flowers, and there are 24 pieces in there. They are absolutely beautiful in the grays and taupes and black, and I thought that they would be gorgeous to have on hand for the crafting project. And then I found a 40-piece set of just some wooden leaves, and I thought for fall or even springtime, so I picked those up. And then because I am always needing paintbrushes, and they had them, which my Dollar Tree has not had in a while, I picked up a 3-piece paintbrush set. We went to Cuthbert, Georgia, and I found some truly delightful things. I found these lemon picks. Aren't they gorgeous? So gorgeous. The texture on them are the same as the lemons that I had found in the other store. And then I found the apple pick, and I thought apples for fall. I was trying to think ahead. Apples for fall would be absolutely wonderful. I found a set of 3 pieces of these wooden ornaments. Just, they come with the string. They're absolutely beautiful. And then I found the wooden ornaments in a 3-piece set in the smaller size. So they're just slightly smaller than the other set, and I picked up these because I thought that they would be wonderful to craft with. And I found some glitter glue and the red, gold, and silver, and the pink, purple, and brown. And I like to have the glitter glue just in case I need it. And then in that store, I found the purple, the lavender craft fur. And I bought 2 of those. Beautiful, beautiful color. I was really pleased with that. And then I found my twine. They usually come out in the coastal section, and I hadn't seen a lot of the coastal being stocked yet. So I picked these up. I got the white and tan and the blue and tan. And then I had not seen this color before, and it's an absolute gorgeous turquoise and tan. The twine is just gorgeous. And I did not find the red and tan that I usually use for fall, but hopefully I'll be able to come up with that. I have not seen these in my Dollar Tree, and I know a lot of people have been crafting with them and hauling with them. So I found these DIY wood cubes, and they come in a set of 3. So I purchased 2 packages of those, and then something new that I had not seen before, and it's ceramic paint. They had it in black, they had it in red, and they had it in white, and they also had it in a royal blue and a yellow. But I had the voice of reason with me, so I picked up the colors that I thought maybe I would craft with the most and have it on hand in case I wanted to try it out. The voice of reason, I'm telling you, she was very careful about what I put in the car. I had seen people haul this, so I was delighted to find this. And it is the Crafter's Square Chalk Paint. And in this store, I managed to pick up the black and the red. I was so over the moon excited about finding the Craft Chalk Paint at the Dollar Tree. My next stop was in Ocala, Florida, and I found these beautiful little decor signs, and I was just in love with the tag shape, and I thought there was several things that I could do with that. And the signs themselves are actually gorgeous and would be really pretty to decorate with. They have the little wooden beads on the top, and I thought they would be wonderful to decorate. Beautiful spring colors, summer colors, but I love the shape, and I thought that I might be able to use them in a future project. So while I was in that store, I found the rainbow wreath form, and I'm always interested in finding the different wreath forms at the Dollar Trees because they're just so cost effective and beautiful to have on hand. Then I found this absolutely delightful bee wreath form. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? I picked this up, and along with that, I found the bee hive wreath form. And I know that they have made these. I know that they've come out with them, but they have not stocked them in my Dollar Tree. So I had to buy one of each one just in case my store never gets them. I found the pink and the purple, and then in that store I found the blue craft fur. So I bought 2 of those, and I thought that blue, that was just so pretty. The colors that they came out with were just delightful. And then I found this beautiful red and white striped fabric, a little fat square, and I thought that would be kind of handy to have on hand. I found some more chalk paint. I found this gorgeous little blue color, kind of a turquoise. I picked up the yellow, and I picked up the royal blue. Isn't that gorgeous for patriotic crafting? And then they had the pink, and I thought that was simply beautiful. And I picked up the red, and I picked up another black one. The other store only had one black, but I use a lot of black. So when I found an extra bottle of that, I went ahead and purchased that. And I found something that I had never seen anybody haul, and I was over the moon at finding. It's the Crafter Square, and it's a fabric, and you can see it's the nubby, kind of a fleecy fabric, and they had it in this beautiful brown, this gorgeous mauve lavender, and then they had it in black. And I thought that they do shed on each other, that's for sure. But I thought that they were absolutely beautiful, and it would be kind of fun to craft with. And I had never seen anybody haul these before. I was so excited to actually see them in a store, and I picked up one of each color that they had in that particular store. And in all of the Dollar Trees, I had not seen them. I was kind of excited when I find something new and different in the Crafter Square section. So we stopped in La Place, Louisiana, and I have to tell you, I could have lived in that Dollar Tree. I have never seen a Dollar Tree so well stocked, and not just well stocked, but everything was merchandised to perfection. There was not anything out of place. It was absolutely gorgeous. The store was beautiful, and I made sure that I did tell the manager that that was the very best Dollar Tree that I had ever been in. I was in love with that store. I could have stayed in there for hours, but you know, I had the voice of reason with me. And I did make quite a few purchases because they had things that I had never seen in my Dollar Tree before. The first thing that I found in Louisiana were these, they call them yarn keepers, and they have a very tight snap on them. I've seen them, and I do not crochet. It says yarn storage container. But what I do have are quite a few of these balls of twine, jute cord, just laying around. And so I purchased 4 of these little yarn containers to put my jute cord in for storage, and then maybe they won't get so twisted and just awful. It just gets awful. And I try to put them in little baggies, and that doesn't seem to work very good. I thought that this was just a solution to my problems, so I purchased 4 of those. I also found in that store these craft blocks, and they're just a wood cube. There's no dimensions on them, just a wood cube. But I have not seen them in my Dollar Tree. I did purchase I think I purchased 8. I did. I just lost my head on that. And then they had these wood plank boards. And so I bought 2 of those because I thought that they would be just a nice size piece of wood to have around in my craft stash. Now I found a bunch of fabric and patterns that I had not seen at my Dollar Tree. They're kind of all discombobulated here in the sack, but I found this beautiful burlap with the pink and turquoise and white stripe, and then I found the pink and white polka dot burlap. I found a plain piece of burlap, because if I find that, I always just try to snag a piece. And then they had the turquoise polka dot on the burlap. So, oh, one of those along with the white. And I thought the white would be good for just a lot of different things. And while I was so excited about that, I found the black and white stripe, just a couple of those. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, and then I got so excited because I had not seen that before, ever, ever, ever. I found the red check burlap, and I purchased a couple of those, maybe more, I don't know. I haven't got to the sacks yet, but I thought for summertime crafting, this would be ideal because I love to put my patriotic out somewhere around first part of May, and I take it in about the first part of August. And that's when I start focusing on my fall decorations, and the gingham looks so good with a lot of red, white, and blue and the patriotic summer crafts. I was over the moon about that. Oh yes, I did find another. I did purchase another one. So I purchased 3 of those. I found this absolutely beautiful fabric. It was just, I couldn't. It was amazing. I found the ladybug burlap piece. Isn't that so cute? I couldn't leave it because I've never seen it. I've seen people haul it, but I've never seen it in my store. And then they had the bee fabric in the gray and white. That is simply stunning. This fabric, let me see if I can get it apart here so that you can actually see the whole thing. Some of it you can tell without taking it apart, and then some of it you just need to see the whole design. And it's got the mason jars, the honey jars, it's got the bee, and it's got a beautiful print to it with the honeycomb background. It is just in all shades of black and gray. Totally neutral, so wonderful. We had to have that. And then I found, let me get this apart right quick. I found this fabric right here, and I thought it was beautiful. The colors are so vibrant and so springy and summer with the black and grays, and it just says live simply and gather, and it's just delightful. If you did a project with this turquoise and tan twine, wouldn't that be so pretty together? I found this beautiful gray and white stripe, and it would coordinate with these 2 fabrics just perfectly. Just a gray and white simple stripe. And I found this black and white, and let me see if I can get this apart. And it's kind of a farmhouse style, but if you want something to go with your black and white check, this has your cows, has a Highland cow on it, and it has a beautiful pail with a chicken and a tomato, and I just thought it says Happy Chicken Dream Farmhouse. I mean, so cute. Just a simply delightful pattern. And then this beautiful blue and white and red, kind of a tartan plaid, and I thought that that would look really pretty with maybe some summer patriotic crafts. As I've said before, it's really, you cannot go wrong with a fat square because you're not going to find it unless you get it on clearance at another store for $1.25. This is just turning into a fabric haul for this store. I found the black and white and yellow with for the bee motif. So pretty. I found that, and then the yellow sunflowers on the burlap. I thought this would be absolutely gorgeous for fall. I know that this is for summer, and it goes along with the bee theme that Dollar Tree has out for fall crafting, that this would be really gorgeous. I found some red burlap, and then I found some blue burlap. Along with that, the blue stars, and then the red, white, and blue stripes. And once again, I knew that these were out in the wild. I just had not found them. I also found some off-white, because I love this off-white for so many things. And, oh, look, I found the mustard yellow fleece. Isn't that gorgeous? It is so vibrant and beautiful, and I am just a sucker for mustard yellow. I was simply delighted that I was able to find that. That is all of my craft fabric that I found at the Dollar Tree. Next was a very large spool of the blue and white baker's twine. If you find that, that's a bargain. Make sure you pick some up. I found some wood craft rings. They are a 9-piece set, very good size rings. And then I found a glue and residue eraser in the crafter's square aisle. And so I thought I would just try it out. I'm always getting stuff all over the place. I found the patriotic scrunchie. Has the stars on one side, the stripes on the other. It's absolutely beautiful. And then they had a whole pride section. I've not seen the pride section at the Dollar Tree. And they had a pride scrunchie. I thought that I would pick up a few things for my granddaughter. And a few things to craft with. They had the mini rainbow flags. It's a 3-piece set. They had a wearable flag cape. So I actually bought this for crafting. I thought this would be really kind of just fun and a very large piece of fabric to have in my stash to add with some bows or something. It is 39.3 inches by 23.6 inches. So it's 24 foot across and then almost 40 inches long. That was a really neat find that I had not seen at Dollar Tree. And I'm always buying socks and things for my other granddaughter. But I had the little prissy one, and she is just impossible to find things for at times. So I found this 3-piece set of hair clips in that section as well. And then some absolutely gorgeous barrettes. And they are kind of with the alligator clip on them. And one of them's double clipped. So no matter what thickness of hair you have, you can wear at least one of these. I was so excited that I actually found those. And then they had a pride headband. And there, I can move the tag around so you can see. Isn't it cute? Our pride isn't until September here in our area. Even though pride starts in June, ours isn't until September. Just because I like different napkins to keep in my craft stash, I found these. And I was really excited. They're 18 luncheon napkins, so they're pretty good size. They're the bigger size. They're not like the beverage. I found more fruit. And oh my. So I knew how much room I had in the trunk, and I knew that this wasn't going to take up very much room. So I actually just went to town in the store. So I bought 2 pairs. Isn't that gorgeous? Just the detailing on them. They are just so beautiful and realistic. I bought 3 pairs. Bought 3. So I bought 3 pairs, and then I bought 2 more apples. I found those items in the best Dollar Tree in Louisiana. Hands down, not gonna lie, I loved that store. It was amazing. They had a bucket, which I'm actually kind of curious to see if they bring these into different regions of the country in different NFL teams, which I would not be opposed to finding a Chiefs bucket in my store, but this one was in Louisiana, and it was a New Orleans Saints. When you turned it over, it had the NFL sticker on it. So I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to bring out in different areas of the country for the football season. I thought that was a really good find if you're a Saints fan. That is my Dollar Tree Southern Road Trip. If you are on a road trip, to swing into the Dollar Trees, and it's a good way to replenish your craft stash and find things that you wouldn't normally find in your store. Sometimes they do filter into your stores and then they're gone before you get a chance to purchase them. I always do this little road trip with the Dollar Tree, and I absolutely love what I find. I'm going to end my haul on something that was actually not in the Dollar Tree, but I was so stoked to find it, and the Voice of Reason actually found it. We were looking at some items at Universal Studios, and she was like, "Did you see that? Are you looking at that?" And it didn't register what it was until she actually put it into my hands. And she's like, "Look at this. I found ribbon. Harry Potter ribbon," which was the whole reason to go to Universal, because we wanted to spend time at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And my niece found this ribbon. It was a fun time, but it was hot, so hot. On the way home, I came up with the most wonderful idea to use this Harry Potter ribbon. And it actually has the Harry Potter, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Universal Studios. It has that on the tag, and it was originally $9.98 for this spool of ribbon. It was marked down to the low price of $4.99 for this roll. It did not say how many yards, but you can see there's enough to make a very good size project with it. That is how I'm going to end my haul. My family knows me. My family knows me very well, and they're like, "Ooh, ribbon, and you can do something with that." Even the Voice of Reason actually thought that I could, make good use out of it. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell so that you know when I've uploaded my next video, and give me a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching my Southern road trip with Dollar Tree. Y'all have a great weekend.